Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back if this is your return trip. I don't know why I said it that way, because I can. I have been trying really hard to figure out the weeks, like how I want to use them. At first, in September, when I got it, I was using like the calendar pages, or sorry, May, not September. It's gonna be May. I started using it to do meal planning, like figuring out what I was going to have or what I was going to make for dinner every day of the month. The kicker with this was I didn't always like stick to zucchini enchilada roll-ups on the 1st, but maybe I made it on the 18th. And, so I would just go through here, and this was my inspiration for dinner. I had 30 dinner ideas, and I could choose from them and do my meals. And it worked. Let's go back to April. When did I start this? Right around March. And I didn't use any of the calendar before this. So yeah, here's February. What I started doing with it was tracking like what I was eating, if I was over or under, what I had. And that seemed to work well for a minute. But in all true things me, I lost interest. This one's really scribbly. I just lost interest in it. I was like, yeah, that's great. And then I didn't do a week, and then I didn't do a week. And then I came back somewhat strong with doodles. And I'm not being hard on myself. I know it sounds like my sarcasm is coming through, and it kind of is, but this is all part, and I truly believe this is all part of figuring out, one, how to use a planner to best fit, your needs, and two, experimenting with different layouts and not beating yourself up if you have blank weeks. Like if you have weeks where you just didn't feel like it, that's okay. That's totally okay. I can feel it, a bump right there in the washi tape. Hold on. This is so not important, but it is fixed now. Started getting more decorative with it. You guys know I have a ton of stash. Okay, so at the end of May, I didn't get this back out. I left it on my desk, and then end of June, I'm like, well, let's try this again. Let's try it again. And I flipped back through to kind of see what I was doing with it. And then I skipped a week. And then here we are, July. July is kind of where I was like, well, let's just use this as, like a checklist, like a weekly checklist. And we'll do the Alistair method and see how that works. And we'll try that for a couple weeks. And it worked. And I liked it. But then I was like, yeah, no, I don't like it as well anymore. Like I'm trying really hard to figure this out. And I look at all these layouts and I'm like, I see my progress, which is so fun, going back and kind of flipping through things and seeing what we've done and how we've like changed. And even just this year, I've changed a ton. So I'm still working on it. This was last week. I love how it looks. So I thought I would bring you along this week so we could decorate it together. We're going into the 37th week of the year. So grab yourself something to drink. Meet me back here. All right. I have a bunch of supplies pulled. I've got my coffee girls, which I think they're adorable. I've got some washi tape. But I think I'm going to keep this week pretty simple. You can hear my ice maker. It is, once again, not fall weather here where I'm at. It's actually a little bit annoying. It's been so hot. So yesterday, I had gone down to our local farm store and picked up some cases of canning tomatoes and Roma tomatoes because my tomatoes are refusing to ripen. Like they are legitimately giving me the not going to happen this year. You won't have tomatoes because the weather has been so warm that they just won't ripen. They just will not ripen. So yesterday I got 2 cases, 1 of each, and then I spent most of the day canning diced tomatoes, making salsa, and making tomato sauce. And originally I had thought about making tomato sauce into like spaghetti sauce, into enchilada sauce, into chili base, and then I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just make it easier on myself and make just tomato sauce that I can turn into all of those many things, right? Because it's hard to predict how many spaghetti sauces we're going to go through in, a season. So I changed my tactics and just did tomato sauce, which was a lot easier to can too. I'll be honest with you. It went so fast. Okay, let me find, is it this ruler that I like for this one? Yes. And I'm going to go back in with my Clenna. It's a brown ink. And I'm going to come over here. I'm going to turn this way. You can hear that air conditioning just working away. Ice machine, air conditioning, all the things are going today. So let's go ahead. Oh, so anyway, I was going to tell you, I went yesterday and got my tomatoes, right? The farm store was having their annual sale. They do it once a year. It's for 3 days. It's the weekend only. And so I got my cases. Well, my sister texted me this morning. She's like, did they have them when you went yesterday? I'm like, yeah. She's like, they sold out. And I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, they said they had the biggest turnout yesterday morning of people, more than they had for Black Friday. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I don't know if it's because people's tomatoes aren't turning, that they're not able to can. And so they're like, okay, well, what are we going to do? Like, we have to preserve, right? I mean, we don't have to, but it's, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it's so much more, it's a lot of fun to do it. I'm not going to lie. I have a ton of fun preserving food. It reminds me of hanging out with my grandpa in his kitchen during the fall, and I would never trade those memories. They're some of my very favorites. So I find it very soothing and relaxing to spend the day in our kitchen making tomato products and turning them into canned goods. I find that to be so relaxing, so soothing. What is the new trend? So demure, not Demi Moore. Demure. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not into that trend. Hello. So later this afternoon, after I get done filming, I am going to go to the infamous basement, gather up all of my fall decor, and I'd really like to get the house put together for fall. I've thrown a couple of things out just like nonchalantly to kind of ease Wes into it. My husband is Wes. To ease him into the whole fall decorating thing, but I'm noticing outside right now that the leaves on the trees have changed color, so I'm in the safe zone. There have been years in the past, because fall is my favorite, that I will start decorating like 1st of August. I know. But this year I have really tried hard to hold out so that, the trees are actually matching my decor instead of me rushing winter. That's what he says. You're always rushing winter. I don't think I'm rushing winter. I just really like fall. I like the aesthetic. I like the colors. I like the feel. I like how cool it is. It has been like a gajillion degrees here not a gajillion, but it's been over 100, and that is just too hot. I am not comfortable at 100 degrees. Anything over about 75, you can have it. I'll give it to you. And it's been, for where we live, it's been muggy. I wouldn't say that it's like I've lived in muggier places, so I wouldn't say that it's muggy to like somebody who lives in Hawaii or, down south. It's not like that. But we have had quite a bit of moisture in the air. So this is how I'm going to set up next week. I'm going to grab this guy here. This is the beige, I believe. Yeah. beige Tombow, or no, not Tombow. Sorry, mild liners. This is the beige mild liner. And I am just going to go in here and I am going to put just one stripe in this column here. I can hear Wes coming up the stairs. He's been working on his tractor this morning. Oh, he went back outside. Just kidding. I thought we were going to say hi. We didn't get to. He's been busy. Busy. And then, let me see here. I think this one's filled with brown. This one's filled with black. Trying to remember what I have them filled with so that I don't, yeah. I think if I do this one, it'll have to be, yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. It's going to be dark. Well, no, because I'm not going to be writing in it with that one. So let's stick with this one. Sheesh. So Sunday, Saturday, I have Monday off, so I'm super excited about that. I thought it would take me longer to can. How much was it? 55? It was 25 pounds and 30 pounds. So 55 pounds of tomatoes. I also thought they would go a lot further. So I'm really hoping our garden gets with the program, because I know I have about 100 pounds on, I almost wrote morning. Monday, pitchy dog. I know I have about 100 pounds of tomatoes on the vines out there still, and I have big plans for them. Big plans. All right. So for Monday, see, I smudged it. Darn it. Make sure I don't have any smudge on my hand. Okay. So for Monday, of course, we've got the H2O garden. And then I need to meal prep Monday, the salad bar drawer. Wes leaves on Wednesday, so I just want to make sure that I have enough for the rest of the week for me. If it's easy, I'll do it. I am like a lazy girl when he is gone. Like I don't do elaborate meals or anything like that. So I'll probably do a pasta dinner maybe on Tuesday for both of us, and then like eat that throughout the week, as well as the salad bar. So easy peasy. And I am just keeping my fingers away as best I can, but still holding down the page so that I don't smudge anything else. Tuesday is back to work. I'm going to look and see. I'm going to look and see what our weather looks like next week, because if it can stay in like the 70s for any length of time, we will be good. So today it's supposed to be 88, 85. Okay, so Tuesday of next week we're getting, okay, so I should have tomatoes maybe by next weekend. Maybe. Fingers crossed. It looks like hopefully maybe I'll put on Sunday canning? Question mark. And then film. I did an upgrade on our filming software, or our like editing software, and everything looks different now, and I'm like, oh no. So I'm gonna have to watch a couple YouTube videos to figure out where they put everything. All right, water garden, Wednesday the 11th. Wes leaves. So he is going to Baja, Mexico. He's going to be participating and helping in the Baja 400. I think it's the 400. I don't think it's the 500. I think it's the 400. And then he'll be back on the weekend. So that'll be fun for him. He likes that kind of stuff. You guys all know me. I am an indoor pet. I don't need to do that kind of stuff. I'm fine with my planners and stickers and wine. That's where I'm living. Also, if you guys haven't checked out the Frugal Planner channel, the other one that I have, it is off the chains. Like, they're already like 2,000 subscribers over there. It's amazing. So if you're looking at this and you're like, this is a little too decorative, I want something a little more functional, hop over there and check it out. Just check it out. You don't have to, if you love it, subscribe. If you don't, that's okay too. But I just wanted to let you know, it seems to be a very popular topic, spiral notebook planning. So I am having a lot of fun over there as well. Okay, so back to Thursday. I don't really have anything that I know of yet. They were going to reschedule our work meeting. So that may happen. If it does, I will put that in. Perfect. We could put the weather in too. Now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be a bad idea. So let's go in and let's put in, I'm just going to prop this up so I can see it a tiny bit better. So Monday. Do I have any weather stickers? Do I want to put stickers? No, not really, because then they'll get too bulky. I like how I talked myself right out of that. So let's do cloudy. Let's do clouds. And then it's going to be 83 for a high. And that is the, yep, that is the warmest day of the week. Tuesday is going to be partial sun. (56) and 78. Wednesday is going to be rain. Boo. Are we really almost in that season too? The rainy season. Where I live in the Pacific Northwest, you could possibly compare our weather to Seattle. I don't think we get as many inches, but it starts raining and then it just doesn't stop for a while. And by a while, I mean like months. Okay, and then Thursday, back to partial sun. Okay, I can do this partial sun. And I shouldn't be anti-rain right now because we do have some wildfires on the West Coast that, you know, rain would really help out all of our first responders who are trying to get those taken care of. So let me retract what I said, and I'll be thankful to have the rain that day. But I am going to probably not water the garden. So let's see, Thursday, back to Thursday. 53 and 70. So from about Tuesday on so far, it is like my perfect weather conditions. Like the temperature, love. Friday is going to be partial sun. I forgot to write sun. Oh well, that's okay. I'll know. And it's going to be 51 and 71. Saturday is going to be sunny. Sunshine. 51 and 72. So if I've got some ripened tomatoes, I will probably let them go through Saturday and then pull them, bring them in Sunday. Sunday is going to be partially sunny. (49 and 66). It is also that time of year I should probably think about bringing home pellets for the pellet stove. All right, perfect. And then we've got that ready to be filled in, which I could put, I don't have work, but let's go in here. I'll put work here. Work. Oh man, I haven't said that with you in a long time. I feel like it's been a long time since we've said that. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Work. Oh, it's Friday the 13th. I want to say I'm superstitious, but I am not at all. I have an all black cat who I call Stark, and I love him dearly. My brother was born on Friday the 13th, and he is definitely one of my favorite people. So I don't really have any superstitions to Friday the 13th. Let me know down in the comments if you do. Also, let me know what you think of this layout. If you are struggling in your planner, you know, are you relating to this whole like skipping weeks and having blank sections and giving yourself grace and just trying to figure out, you know, what layout's working, what isn't? I'd love to chat with you. I will talk to you soon. I love you. I hope you have the best day, and thank you again. Bye.